Hey guys, how you doing? It's Sean from Ridesharing101.com. And hey, today I want to talk to you about waiting in the airport lot. And I want to thank my friend Eileen. Eileen posts to the Facebook or to the Ridesharing101 Facebook group. And I've met her before a long time ago. We used to both own Hyundais. So she posted something on the Facebook page about all the backup traffic that the airport waiting lot is causing over in Millbrae. It's spilling over onto the roads. The people that are in the hotels that are staying like down at the Hilton down there, you know, are having a hard time getting out onto the freeway, and it's basically a logistical nightmare. And my main comment on this is, if you have any interest in making money, you should not ever wait in the airport lot for a fare. I haven't waited in the airport lot in like 4 years. And the reason being is, any given time during the peak times, say on the weekend, Sunday night, maybe early Monday morning, Friday night, there's like 110 to 120 people in that airport lot. That's a lot of cars ahead of you. That's about an hour and a half to a 2-hour wait. And I talk about this. I wrote an ebook. You can check it out at ridesharing101.com. 90 pages of fun stuff that'll help you. And you should be making at least $20 an hour in the Bay Area. Really more like 25 to 30 when you know what you're doing and you've been driving for a while. If you're waiting in the airport lot for 2 hours and then you finally get a fare, and it's not a fare just taking somebody back to Millbrae or Burlingame or San Bruno, it's actually going, let's say, to San Francisco, and it's going to net you maybe $22. You've got to turn around and drive back. I think maybe 25 minutes there, 25 minutes back. So let's call it 3 hours. You waited 3 hours to make $22, and maybe you're lucky and you get a $5 tip. Big deal. That's nothing. In the same amount of time, most other drivers have made $60, $70. The only reason to go to the airport waiting lot is if you've got some time to kill and you want some occasional work. And I talk about this in the ebook. For example, let's say you're a student and you have to write a paper, but you also need some money. So you go to the airport waiting lot and you start to write your paper, do your report, what have you. You do that for an hour and a half. Boom, you get a ping. Oh, great. You go, you drop the person off, you come back. And that's if you come back empty. There's nothing to say after you drop somebody off in San Francisco that you have to turn the app off and wait in the lot. But some people do that because they only want the airport. They only want the airport runs. They think that's the holy grail. And it's not. You make way more money per hour in town than you do waiting at the airport lot. But as I said, the only reason to do that is, hey, if you got something else to do, maybe, you know, you need to make a few bucks, but you really can't be that bothered. You're reading a good book. You're like, hey, I'll go to the waiting lot. I'll read my book. I'll get a ping. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe you got something to do in San Francisco. You're like, I got something to do in San Francisco. I got something to do down in the peninsula. And I've got something I can do in the East Bay. So wherever that fare takes me, that's where I'll do that errand that I need to do. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why people think that the airport lot is the place to be. But there's lots of traffic, and it's just, it's a nightmare. You could make more money in other places. Discover the area around the airport. San Francisco Bay Area, there's tons of places. Check out Burlingame. Go down to Stanford. Check out Palo Alto. You know, there's lots of stuff happening all over the place. There's no reason to isolate yourself in a lot where you have to wait 2 hours for a fare. That's not the way to do it. If that shows me that's a beginner or somebody that isn't really serious about their craft. Okay, if you go to any Facebook group with Uber and Lyft, they'll tell you the same thing. Everybody will say, "Why are you waiting at the airport for? It's silly." So don't do it. Discover your own secret spots. You don't have to tell anybody else what they are. You know, most drivers don't. You know, you find a spot that's really good during certain times. I know there's one spot in the area where I know this huge warehouse lets out at 3 o'clock. So if I'm in that area, I know I get a fare there back into the city, easy $20. Am I going to tell you? No, you have to find out for yourself. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I stumbled upon it. And I found out that it let out at 3 o'clock by talking to the people that I gave a ride. Oh yeah, every day it's like this. And I was like, oh, I would expect it would be 5 o'clock. Oh no, the shift starts early. Like, oh, shift starts at 6:37, and it gets out at 3. So if I'm outside of the San Francisco city and I'm by the spot, I wait without fail. It's awesome. Easy $20. Am I going to tell you? No. Find it out on your own. There's lots of places like that. So don't wait at the airport. Or maybe you should. That leaves more fares for me. But if you're serious about making money, the airport waiting lot is the last place you should go. That's the vlog for today. Please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Turn on the bell so you can get alerted. I try to put them out once a day. Thanks for listening. Drive safe, and I'll see you next video.